You live?
Yes.
Okay, I'm about to go to Sip Sage Manifest. Polly, look at this. Look at this.
She all on you. Good morning, everybody. Who all up with me? Who up with me? Who is up with me? Y'all come on in. Oh, somebody up with me.
It's about to be a deep conversation, so they gotta understand that because I got some questions.
Yeah, you do got questions, so y'all want to know. Here we go. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on into the palace and join us. I know some of y'all are still asleep, but some of you are still awake. They say the early bird gets the worm, so we finna find out. Good morning, Shamika. You up with me, girl? All right, then. Come on over, Rain. Come on over.
Sip Sage Manifest.
With.
Okay, bye. I'm about to go.
See you over here. Y'all come on in. Y'all up too. Good morning. Angela. Angela. Hey, Katrina. What y'all doing? Oh, it's 3 in the morning. Y'all up with me? I got something for y'all. Okay, I'm waiting on her to get here. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Rita. They say the early bird gets the worm. I'm up. I had a nap, y'all. Earlier in the day, I was able to rest and everything, and everybody's sleeping and quiet, but I'm up. Good morning, Annette. Good morning. Good morning, Vicky. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. Can somebody put Bossy Queen?
So they gotta understand that because I got some questions.
Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute.
Y'all come on in.
Okay. Hey, Lucille. How you doing? You shared it already? Yeah, y'all may want to share this live. It's hot up in here, y'all. I should be cool, but I'm hot. I'm waiting on the guest to come on. She got to find us, y'all. I'm waiting on her. She want to talk to me tonight, and it's her birthday. It's one of my babies. So while we waiting on her, y'all hold up. And I'm going to get me a cup. Get y'all a cup. Get you a cup of orange juice, a cup of coffee. Thank you, Rita, for the stars, baby. Thank you, Queen. Rain, when you get up in here, you let me know. You sad. Why you sad? Thank you. Wait a minute. There we go. Let's pin it at the bottom. Why you sad, Vicky? Let me see if my baby done got in here yet. I don't see her. Listen to godly sleep meditation and still couldn't fall asleep wide awake. Fatima, when you get that, when it's like that, what you should do is try the water. No, I don't, Linda. Well, I do, but I don't. I know people from there. Yeah. So what you need to do is try the one with the water. It's called, it's on YouTube. Good morning, Linda. Wait a minute, y'all. Oh, you was being humorous. Anyway. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's why she's your angel and she's watching over you. It's 12 o'clock where you at, girl? It's 3 o'clock here. I can't sleep right now because I slept too long today. I just rested today. That's what I did. And I see y'all that's up with me. Y'all really up with me, huh? I'm waiting on my guest. She might can't find us. I don't see her. Rain, if you in the room, you need to say something, girl. And don't be on at the wrong place.
To the palace and join.
Wait a minute.
But some of you are still awake. They said that earth the worms, and we finna find out. Good morning, Shamika.
Wait a minute, y'all. She ain't got here yet. It does, Fatima. Okay, well, there's another one you can listen to. I'm gonna give it to you in a minute. Hold up. Is Rain here yet? It's 3:08 where you are in New York. Katrina, you in Seattle? Y'all come on in here. See, that's when you know she doing it wrong. Shoot. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. One more time, we gonna have it out. Here she go. Y'all wait a minute, I'm trying to get our person on here. Hold up. Y'all wait a minute.
Girl, it's taking 5 years. I'm trying to fucking. I done went through everything. I done went through the page. I'm trying to get back. You can't. Okay.
Y'all wait a minute.
Right now, call me, but I'm trying to get on your live, so I'm trying to.
Just go. What the hell is that?
Yeah, but I at the last, you called me and interrupted what I was doing.
Cause you called my phone. It is beautiful.
Yeah, cause I'm on the live right now. You walked away. I'm trying to. How do I join it? Which button is at the bottom? What do I do to join it?
You hit the button at the bottom for the request to come on the live. Oh,
Where does it
Angela.
is? I see share.
Keep looking. It's you know the little thing with the people.
Oh, as of in this broadcast. Let me see send request.
There you go.
Oh, they hear our business and shit.
You just talking.
Damn. Okay, I send the request, so you need to put me on live right now.
Okay. It's somebody. Let me see if this you. Because I don't see y'all. They say in 3 dots. They messing with you. They say in 3 dots. They be on. I see you. I got you.
You put me on live? I'm about to put join. Weird, bro.
Okay.
This is
What? No cursing.
okay.
Hey,
I
baby.
mean,
How
this
you
is
doing?
crazy.
How you doing?
I'm amazing, bro.
Y'all tell her happy birthday. Y'all tell Miss Rain happy birthday.
My birthday is
This is the one
Christmas
that
Day, y'all. Do not tell me happy
it's
birthday today.
actually Christmas Day. But this is the one that I always used to have my face beat to the gods.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Where's my phone now? Hold on, I'm here. I'm here. Damn, why everything falling apart? Okay.
So she feeling good, y'all, but she wanted to do an interview with me. She wanted to ask me some questions and things of that nature. So she said, let's share it with your viewers. So that's what I came
Yeah.
to do. And I see a lot of y'all are still awake. Yeah, I see a lot of y'all are still awake. They
Yeah.
say happy early birthday.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, bro. I mean, that's amazing. Thank you. You, I mean, Diamond. Know anybody know I don't like attention, but thank you.
Oh, they giving you your happy birthdays. You see
Yeah, that's
it.
amazing, man. I'm wearing the outfit that she got from me last year on my birthday. I haven't worn it, so.
And you look cute in it too.
Oh, but I'm red head to toe. They was like, "Oh, you came in your Christmas outfit." I'm like, "Whatever." I'm like, "Diamond got this for my birthday last year, y'all." I was so
Yes,
excited
because
about
I
this
had to like.
outfit. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was so excited about this doggone outfit.
When I saw you in it tonight, I was like, my baby got on that outfit. I
You
want
you knew what it
one. Oh, that's so
was
good. Mhm.
for real?
Mhm. Because
Yeah,
I got the black one. I got the black one.
I know. Remember, I wanted the black one, so you gave me the red one. I was like, I don't wear red, but oh god, it fits your body. It just gives you a shape when you don't have one.
And actually, that outfit came from one of my. I support a lot
I
of my
know.
friends, and they
Yeah.
support me. And it came from. He's actually an author. Um, he's actually an author, and but that's his brand
I
right
thought it was a
there.
woman. I didn't know that it was a man.
No, it's a guy. His name is Sean. His name is Sean, but he's a guy.
Well,
He's
you
a
can
guy.
see it. Oh, you can't really probably.
Then my girl go, hey Paula, hey Paula. Listen, honey, Paula, everybody want to know where I got my stuff from, my necklace from, baby.
Yeah.
They talking about where you get all your drip from and your gear from. Paula, honey, your name been ringing, baby. They been looking for you and they been missing you, girl. Baby, Paula, you gotta come on, cause honey, they ready to order, honey. These people ain't playing no games. They ain't playing with me, Paula. We can't have them up here waiting like that. And when my daughter saw this butterfly, y'all, she just went crazy.
Oh my god, I still can't believe it's saying. It's just so. Oh my god, so amazing. So
And
the last place where we left off, I was just trying to understand. You know, you and the father of your child, rest in peace to EJ. Just trying to understand, like, even after he got the call, how is it that I mean, because you have to come together after you lose a child together. That's pretty dope. I mean, you may not talk while the child is alive. You may take for granted that you have a child together and you're like, oh, I don't mess with this person no more. But for you guys to come together, how did that go about? I don't understand.
like I said before, we've never had a problem when it came to communicating. We've always been in communication with each other. Um, but we know how to, we've given each other our space or whatever. But when it came down to our son, and I know it was a devastating thing for me as well as him, um, as I was telling you, the state of Georgia, if it doesn't matter how old you are, you could be 50, 60, but if you have your mother and your father is still living, before the work will release your body, both parents have to sign off. So that was something we had to do. And then I just, um, I want to say thank you to my sister-in-law as well, because all I had when I needed something done concerning what I know I needed him and his support, she was on top of it. She was on it. So when it came down to doing the actual funeral arrangements, she made sure he was here, because he wasn't living in the same state. He was in another state.
Mm-hmm.
So she made sure he was here, and we went together, and then we discussed it, and I asked him, because I didn't quite know which way to go with it, because me and my son never really talked, but I know he had a religion, but I wasn't sure whether to cremate him or to bury him. But I did get word, because I said, son, you need to
What did
tell
you
me now
end
I'm
up
going
doing
to.
with him? What did you end up doing?
Well, at first, we were going to cremate him, because I thought maybe that was what he wanted, but it wasn't. I
Yeah,
got
because
word
I
that
believe in
was not what he
cremation.
wanted.
I want to get cremated. That's why I'm asking. What did you do with him?
So we actually didn't do that, because I got word that no, he didn't, and it was specific reasons why. Yes, Dre, I do need a ring light. I have one, but honey, that thing is done. I gotta get a new one. Um, so we didn't. And with that being said, once he got there, we discussed and I asked his dad, what do you want to do? So at first we were gonna cremate him. That was the whole thing. We were gonna do that. We was
Yeah.
all set to do that. But then I got word, and then I was like, that's just like EJ to wait till the last minute to tell me. I said, son, didn't I tell you to give me the sign way beforehand to tell me what you wanted me to do? I said, but that's just like you. After we done planned everything and got everything situated, you would come and tell me at the last minute, now I got to kick out some more money. Now I got to run around and try to do this part. So I knew I was going to have his service in Georgia because even though he's from Birmingham, but this is where he lived the majority. Oh, thank you, Paula. Girl, you already spoiling me, Paula. I do got to get another ring light though. So with after that, after I found out that, then I was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I buried him here. We had his services here because this is where the majority of, he got a lot of loved ones here as well. And I'm like, the ones that's there in Birmingham, y'all can make the trip. I wouldn't expect his friends to try to come all the way down there. No. So we did the services here, and I had to make arrangements in Birmingham to do the rest, like for them to pick up his body, then for the funeral, for the cemetery, for them to do the plot and the casket and everything else. But the best thing about that was um, when I called, and it was 3 years. August 9th made it 3 years that my brother's been deceased. Um, there was a spot by my brother, so he's buried next to my brother.
No way. No way.
That was the weirdest thing. So that's how I knew that I was doing the right thing. Yeah, that's
He's
crazy, but
next to your
yes,
brother.
he's close to my brother. Hmm. Yep.
Um, when you talk about um, EJ being um, his body having to be moved and you deciding how you're gonna do it, did you get to touch him? Did you get to when they said you get to see your son one more time before? I mean, now that he's gone, did you get to touch his fingers or his shoulders or his body?
Yes, actually, I did. When we had his service, he was fine. He looked my baby looked good. The funeral home, they did an awesome job on him. I was able to touch my baby. I was able to everything kiss on my baby. He looked awesome. I sat there for a long time with him as well as his dad, because the way I did it, I didn't have a regular like service. I didn't really want to do it like that. Um, like the traditional family, the traditional funeral. But what I had was a viewing where you can come and view him for they had his body out for maybe like 7 or 8 hours, so you had time enough to come and do that. So some people might have been just getting off work, or some people might not could have taken off of work until a certain time, so they didn't have to miss it. So you just come in, you view, spend as much time as you like with him, and then after that, that's when they um I stayed to the very end, and then they gave me, picture, like the picture frame that I have, and the book, the family book, where everybody signs their name and the friends or whatever, all that stuff. And then they told me that the arrangements were made for my son, and the time the other funeral home would be coming to pick him up. So yes, I got to touch that child.
So you got the, like, they usually show on SVU unit, like when somebody passes and you look at the window and they ask you to verify that this is your child. When you verified it was your child, did you get to touch his body? That's what I'm like. Did you get to touch him?
When that particular incident happened, when it first happened, and we were at the hospital, and I asked to see him, they didn't want me to see him. Um, They didn't want me to see him, even though I know that probably would have been even worse or even harder on me seeing my child like that. Um, but I still wanted to see my baby, but they wouldn't. They didn't think that was the best
So
at the
when you
time.
say it's hard, when you say it was hard for you and they didn't want you to see him, was it because of how he was transitioning? Is it
Yeah,
because of the circumstances of the scene, or it was close to his head? Like,
I,
was it too brutal for you to see, or
it
what?
was. It was actually a head trauma. But when when like even at the funeral home when I got there, I was like, well, can I see him now? After they had to do everything they needed to do, I was like, well, can I see him now? Um, they really prefer to wait till we need to do to him so we can make him presentable for you to see. And I think that's so much because of what happened, because my son was shot in the head. But when you see him, you couldn't tell that,
That's what I was about to
because it's
say.
just
When
like,
he got ready to be seen, because you said that you had him as at a, for people to be able to view him and spend time with him. Was he presentable to where you could tell that he had head trauma?
no, you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell. You could not tell. You couldn't tell. Only way
Before
you
we
could tell
finish,
that.
when we're talking, they're asking why she asking all these questions. It's actually my mom. So EJ was my brother. I'm asking these questions because we was asking them by ourselves, but she was going on her live, and I felt that this was things that people should know from Diamond, how she felt about her son. So I'm asking things that Oprah or anybody else would ask, because even though she's a strong woman, these are things that I've been wanting to know since me and her have not spoken. So we decided to go on live because it's still things that, even though y'all follow her, y'all may admire her and, oh my God, all at a person that you don't even know. I know her. So I'm asking questions that I think
And
a lot of people
also,
are probably afraid to
she's
ask.
been thinking of, and also she's been thinking about doing interviewing. She's been thinking about starting her own thing. So I said, well, here I am. Go ahead. So
Yeah, and
she's
why
getting her
not
practice
ask? Because
in.
I'm a mother. I have a daughter. So I'm asking questions that it takes a strong woman to be able to go to sleep and wake up the way Diamond does. So I'm asking her things that I think a lot of people are afraid to ask. And I think it's time that she tells her side of the story. So you can keep going, Diamond.
Hmm. So go ahead. Next question.
So overall, like I said, I mean you basically dealt with all of those things when it came to him, and like you said, you got to touch him and everything, and he was able to be viewed, and he just overall, I think a lot of people give you gifts. I think a lot of people admire you from what you speak, but I don't think they get to hear your most vulnerable parts, because how can somebody love you and not know your vulnerable parts? That's crazy. So I think they should understand how you do it as strong as you are, still being a grandmother, because every time you look at his daughter, you see him. I mean, you got to understand that's something. Yeah.
Yes, I definitely
So
see
how do
him
you
every
do
time I
that
look
with
at
looking at her? How do you do that?
her. I share wait a minute. I share a lot with my family, my royal angels. Um, there are some times when, like I tell them, there are some times I have my moments. There are some times when it's hard for me to look at her. There are some times when it's hard for me to look at pictures of him. There are some times when it's hard for me to even listen to his music. And he has a lot of music. And I love listening to my son's music. But sometimes it's hard for me to do that. But then I have my days when all I want to do is just look at her. I have my days when I want to just look at his picture and not talk to him. I have my days when all I want to do is just listen to his music all day. So it's like I have my good days and I have my bad days. I shed tears. I have pain just like anybody else. And like the holidays is really, really rough. His birthday, that's rough. But I have to think about his daughter. I have to think about my family and try to be strong for them as well as his other siblings. I was telling them last night when we got through celebrating his birthday, it was rough because when we got back, Kayla is very smart. She knows her daddy. Well, you know that because he always had her. He was always loving on her. So you know they had that. He had. I've never seen that in my life. That kind of bond where a child just knows and she's really smart. I think she has a lot of my gifts as well, like being an empath and among other things that haven't surfaced yet. Um, she looked at his picture and she just, well, she was singing and talking to him all day. Then she was like, Daddy. And she just broke down crying like her heart was just hurting so bad. Everybody in the house started crying. Because it was like, see, I couldn't stand, I knew the pain that this 1 year old child was feeling. She was missing her daddy, so, and she knew it was his
Oh,
special
that's
day.
right, because she
She
just
knew it.
turned one, right? So that's that
Mm-hmm.
that's another thing. Whenever I've seen her, and I remember when she was born, I always wondered if you ever noticed when she was born, it was kind of out the blue. When she came about, a lot of things were like, where she come from? It was kind of secretive, everything. But I always, not that I felt, but I know you know more than anything because of your gifts. But if you ever noticed about that little girl when she came, you ever notice even the way she would look sometimes, like even the way she looked, you like if you ever look at pictures of her, it seems as though she came to stay because he was about to go, you know. I mean, the way I can't explain. I really can't. Because, people are already questioning my intentions. So they don't know me. But I know from the baby because I've been around the baby. But just knowing her, even when she was around, and remember last time I seen EJ, I said, what you doing? I said, what is you doing? You need to come on and sit down. He used to say, you can't tell me to sit down. Like, you ain't my mom. I said, you need to sit down. I said, you ain't doing that, sit down. I said, your daughter in here. And he loved her so much. And, it's funny. She was so innocent, and you've always tried to protect her. But she had no idea that her father would be gone that soon. And it's kind of like she was left the way you loved her. You always loved her like she was a piece of EJ, like she was a piece of you. And just to know that she's here and he's gone, it was kind of like it was destined. I can't explain it. It was kind of like
Yeah.
she was your
And
angel
it's
left
like,
here.
she is. He always knew that I wanted a girl. And I said, and I always, remember I would tell you, I said, he's going to be
Yes,
the one to give me a girl. And he did. So, I think
because
so.
Ray Ray wasn't
And
finna give you no girl. Ray Ray wasn't finna give you no girl.
that's all boys, all boys. And he would always say, Mama, I want my baby with you. I want my baby with you. And he always made sure I was Kayla was always with us for the whole year. She was I told them
You always
from the
had that
time
doggone
Kayla came
girl,
home from
honey. That's your life. Is it the fact that
mm-hmm,
from the time she was
mm-hmm,
born, she like EJ? I said, "Ooh."
yeah. Okay, there you go. Your wine must be real good. You is celebrating, huh?
Yeah, that's why I said one thing about. That's why I said the way you love that baby. You always loved her just the way you love each. It's like that was your. That's a soft spot for you.
It is.
That's a
It
soft
is.
spot for you. So when you admit out loud that it's hard to look at her and it's hard to look at pictures of him, how do you do it when you hold her? For other people to understand, people who have lost kids, how do you do it?
Oh, you have to remember the good times. And and what helps me a lot in my grieving process, like I said, they help me a lot. Um, and just knowing that my son is at peace, that he's not suffering, that he don't have to worry about the wicked ways of this world anymore. He don't have to worry about court cases. He don't have to worry about Cobb County. He don't have to worry about none of that anymore. The jealous hearted people out there, he don't have to worry about that. He don't. And he can do more for me in heaven than he could on earth. He's my guardian angel. He's my guide. He's my spiritual guide. He's my angel now. He's watching over us. And with that being said, that brings me peace, knowing that he's at peace now. You know, I don't have to be worried because you know how I am about my kids, period. And when you have boys, I'm pretty sure it's the same way with girls too as well. But with boys, you more so. I know I get that way, and I stayed praying over my kids, and that was one of the things that I did not want to happen. That was one of my worst fears, and it happened. You know, but God doesn't make any mistakes. He doesn't make mistakes at all. I don't feel that he does, and everything has a purpose, because even through the tragedy, there has been so many good and wonderful things to come from it. So a lot of times when you, instead of focusing on the tragic part of it, focus on the positive part. What good did it bring? Look at his dad. His dad is in a better position. He's good now. He's spending time with his granddaughter. He's bonding with her. They have an awesome bond. I watched them today, and it was just awesome watching them. You know, um, it was. It's just too cute. It's too cute. We was getting ready to go to the store. He putting on her shoes. He got to put her socks on, and he just so protected. He want to give her the
But
world
still,
if he
that's
could.
EJ's
So
dad. I mean, that's huge.
so
That's
for here,
EJ's dad. That's huge. That's something.
yeah. So, and that's all. That was one of the things that he wanted. So a lot of the things that he wanted is happening because, like I said before, me and his daddy separated. We was together for a long time, and that's how EJ knew was me and his dad. And he knew that I was never really serious about him. It was always his dad because we was together over 20 something years, you know. Um, and that's what he was used to. So, hey Star, hey my love, how you feeling, baby? I love you. You remember I was telling you about the death we had in the family. My cousin is on here now. That's his sister, Star. Um,
Okay.
but you know, when you, when a lot of people tell you that, you know, at first I was overwhelmed because my phone was ringing nonstop. I couldn't really get any rest. And like I said, my phone was ringing nonstop, and everybody was calling, and everybody's around for maybe that first week or two. But
Yeah.
after that, you're by yourself. And that's when reality really sets in. You're by yourself. That's when you really need the support. And me coming live and talking to them, that was my, so they have been my support system. They really have been. They truly have. Even through a lot of stuff, they didn't have my back. I've been through some stuff that wasn't even necessary when I'm still still fresh. My son have not even been gone a whole, at that time hadn't even been gone a whole month, and I was being attacked, and I'm still a grieving mother. You see what I'm saying? Um, but when you already know what your, thank you, when you know what your purpose is, and you know what you've been through and what it took for you to get to where you're trying to get to, and you're going to make sure you get there, and you want to walk in your calling, you're not going to let nobody stop you, especially when you've lost so much. And that for me, even though it was a loss and it hurt and it still hurts, it's still fresh, but
So is it still fresh for you?
it was a strength. It's still fresh, but it's a strength for me. Instead of it being a weakness for me, it's actually been a strength for me. It's made me stronger, because if I, because now nothing else is, everything else is irrelevant. All negativity is irrelevant for me, because if I had to lose my son, I lost my son. I lost something very valuable to me. I lost something very, very precious to me. So that right there, that's that pain right there, that's a whole nother thing. So when people try to, just um, take your character and just smear your character and just, you know what I'm saying, make you look bad, that don't bother me. It can't touch that pain that I went through. So that's my strength. That's my shield. That has become my shield. If you can get through that and deal with that, that's what I have to cope with. So the other stuff, that's back burner stuff. You can skip and hop across that. You see what I'm saying? Because what people say does not validate you, they're not God. But I lost something that I can't get back. Even though He's with me spiritually, He's with me in the spirit. He might not be in the physical form. I can't get that physical form of Him back, but pieces of Him are all around through people that love Him, through His family, through His daughter, through His father. You see what I'm saying? He's still here.
Um, when you kept talking about it, it took me to a place that was hard for me with EJ. But when you talk about it, I think that people should understand, like the way you talk about it. When you say, I lost a child, I lost a child. I think the hardest part about death is that we can't call those people no more. I think that's what it's about. You can't call EJ. He can't pull up on you. I think, sometimes you talk about, oh, they're gone, they're gone. And we're like, why are we so sad? We're sad because we can't hear their voice anymore. You can't hear EJ voice. He's gone. Unless you listen to a song or a voicemail that he left you or recording, you don't have that anymore. So I think
Because
that's
you know
where
He's
the
got
heartache
plenty of
comes in.
those.
Yeah. I think that's where the heartache comes
It
in.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Right. Especially
Yeah,
when you are in your
it does.
bed and you have to think and you have time to think. That's when reality hits. I know firsthand because I was being the strength for everyone. That's what Diamond just said. She had to be the strength for everybody. I couldn't even mourn. Eventually, it all came out
Yeah.
the wrong way. I had the biggest breakdown. Yeah. So when we talk about EJ,
Um.
because we're talking about great things about him, because he's probably excited about this conversation. I know EJ, honey. He probably like, dang, why y'all talking about me? You know how he go act. Anyways, the point is, you
Mm,
know
mhm.
how EJ is. The point is that when you speak on him and people say they don't have time to mourn, why do you feel that the necessity was to? It sounds like, even when your brother passed and your dad, I remember how that affected you very, very greatly. I remember what it did to your mental, what it did to you in a relationship. You couldn't even be a woman to a man because you were still being a daughter that was mourning. You were still being a sister that wasn't over. You were still trying to be there for your mama. It was so much you had to do. Why did you feel that the necessity is to be strong for everybody else when you can't even swallow what you're going through? Why does it automatically come up? I gotta be strong for my mama. I gotta be strong for my sister. How was that the first thought that comes across your mind, to be strong for other people when you have this to think about?
Um. And I'm pretty sure I won't be the first person to say this. Every death. I don't know if you've ever heard this saying, but every death is different. It is. It is. It is. Every death is different. Um, with my dad, I was grieving to the point of I was almost, well, I was about to take myself out from grieving because I was grieving so hard.
I know. I was
I
there.
was grieving just
I
that
know.
hard.
Yeah.
And when I thought that it couldn't even get any worse, my brother,
Yep.
that
Yeah.
was devastating. That
Yes.
was a
Yes.
whole nother, that right there. And in a sense, I think it was still preparing me. So when it was my child, and I was still grieving then. We had just did me and my cousin just did a balloon release for my brother's birthday, and you know, so and she came to be with me because I was still really dealing with that with my brother. Um, with my child, I just that was something different. Every death is different, and all I can say is God showed it to me before it happened. And I think he prepared me with the first incident that happened with my son. He prepared me. Like I said, if it had happened then, I wasn't going to make it. And I remember standing out there with the ambulance and the police saying, God, please, not like this. Please, I can't handle it right now. Because at that point, I couldn't have handled it. But over time, and God will show me, and over time, even all the way up before it even happened, I could feel it in my spirit. Someone right. I can look at my child's face and see it all over him. And a couple of days before that, he spent the night with me.
Yeah, you told me.
When it got
Keep
me,
going.
when I got
Yeah, tell
to,
it.
yeah, just, so, but this was different. And I don't know how to explain it, but I know this was another part of what God has in store for me. And I knew that he was using me as a vessel. So he had prepared me with those other gifts as well. And I don't look at things like I used to. I look at things differently, and I'm still growing. I'm still transitioning. I'm still going through my spiritual journey. With that being said, I don't, like I said, I see things differently. I don't look at it the same anymore. I don't. And so I'm used to being there for everybody, but I think when it came to my dad, and especially when it came to my brother, I might have been a little selfish. I didn't have room to be strong for nobody else. I didn't. I didn't. But I know my son, and we all know he wasn't no punk. He was strong, but he got it from me, and his strength gave me strength. So, and I know what he wanted me to do. So I had to do that, and that's what I'm doing. I'm actually walking in my purpose, not afraid,
Mm,
not afraid.
mm.
Something I've always talked about, and I had been doing it all along, but not knowing that's what I was doing. So that was my way of saying, I'm gonna make sure my son is proud of me. I made changes before he passed. 'Cause you know what I had been through and what I
Right,
was going through.
right, right, right.
But I started making corrections to make him be happy, or like, okay, now that's my mama. That's my mama. That's how I know my mama.
Yeah, 'cause he always, had a put you on a pedestal to where he expected a lot from you. When you wouldn't do what he expected you to be, he would get
Yeah.
on you. So yeah.
Good. And the things that he got on me about when I wasn't being my best, he wasn't out of order. It was the truth.
I know.
Cause he know his mom,
Yeah, I know.
and that
Yeah.
mediocre stuff, he wasn't having it. Some of my kids, they weren't
He
having
wasn't.
it.
That's why he always would go
He
off.
said,
Even
"No, mama, you
yeah,
tripping."
he wasn't. He wasn't having it. He never even he never was light on you about it.
Period. Thank you, Angela. Angela said, "Thanks for this discussion because it's really helping her." He wasn't. Y'all just don't know my boys. They done played
He
with their
was
mama, but they
never
did
light on
not
you.
let me get away. They,
Even Cameron.
it
But
was like
Cameron
unacceptable.
was more
Certain things were
sweet
unacceptable.
about it. But EJ, if he expected it from you, he expected it without any kind of, EJ.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, but he knew. He came to correct some things.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. He wanted to spend that whole year with his baby. He did. That boy there. We go
Child,
to things that you see we can laugh and we got good fun memories.
child.
Yes.
He act like he was the daddy and the mama. Child, please. I used to say, EJ,
Yes, I
shut
used to act like it
up.
was my
Like, shut
daddy.
up. You always
For
coming
real.
in here, it's like trying to run something. Shut up.
Where you
Oh,
going? Who
God.
you with? Where you going? Who you with?
I did. I always
Oh,
did
you
it.
got
I
plans.
always did. I said, where you going? He said, dang, bro, why you need to know? I said, where you going? I said, take your shoes off when you come in. Go in there,
But
clean
do
up.
you
Where you
know how he was
going?
like adamant? And like I told them, I said out of the blue, he made sure he spent that birthday with me last year. And I was shocked because both of y'all did. Y'all just like
Yeah, we
kids,
did. Well,
y'all
I don't
did,
know what it was.
And
It's just
he wanted to make
natural.
sure.
Yeah. 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 Out the blue,
And I
bro.
have that video of that. I have that video.
Out the
Yep.
blue.
He
Like,
stayed
even
there
when I
till he cooked.
surprised you,
That
you know,
boy
I
was
was like,
so
what you
good.
doing? Come outside.
His daddy said,
What did daddy say?
yep, surprised me. Yep, you surprised me.
I
And
did.
his daddy was like, can he really cook like that? I said, man, yeah, he can cook. I said, your
EJ
son
can
love to cook.
cook.
He
That's
go to cook
one thing.
every night with
EJ
me
can
too.
cook, bro. And I used to be like, all right, boy, you can't do nothing. But he did. Me and you would be in there. You say, boy, we be in there. Me and you, we be. You do your sip sage manifest. You be working over the phone, making glasses, got orders, trying to run an entrepreneur business, still be a mother to Cameron. Make sure he go to school. Make sure he get off. Make sure his homework done. Still make sure this done. And then EJ will come in with shit like, boy, EJ, like, what's up? But he would come in with helping something, no matter what. He would always bring something to the plate, no matter how he came. It was in some kind of way he brought something to the plate. That was always EJ though. Anybody know that though? I remember.
And before he leave, he would do it, y'all. I didn't know it until later on, but I kind of picked up on it. He would aggravate me on purpose
You knew
because he
that.
want me to
You knew
work.
that. I used to be in
But
the
he would
room
do it
when
on
he do
purpose.
it. Me and you would be in the room just talking and talking about life, and here he come. We'd be like, EJ, what is up? Like, why'd you in here? Like, why are you in here? What do you want? What do you want to talk about? Nothing. Y'all in here doing nothing. We said, but you in here bothering us. Dang.
Exactly. Yeah. Come pick me up.
Right. Here you go. You said EJ said come get him. I said, Mom,
That
I'm
boy
not
there.
finna go over there and get EJ. I'm not going to get him. Your brother said pick him up. I said, God, dog, tell him I'll be on my way in a minute.
Come pick him up. Take me down the street.
And here I come like a dummy every time.
I'm gonna give you. Listen, I'm gonna give you $20. I'm gonna give you $20. You
I
pick
be
me up.
like, bro, it ain't even about the money, EJ. It's about it's late. Why are you doing this now? It's not about the money. Don't nobody care about no money. I don't need no money from you.
Right here, right here.
You know,
I miss my baby. He be knocking on the door, Mama. You cook.
girl, remember we used to be in the house
I want to
and then
aggravate me
somebody
by
knock on the
something.
door. I said, Diamond. We used to be saying, I said, Diamond, I be doing your makeup. I be like, somebody knocking on. You say it can't be nobody but EJ. What he want? I said, EJ ain't at the door. Open the door. EJ, hey mama, why are you here? What are you doing?
He's gonna come check on his mama.
God, dog.
That's one thing
Hey,
about them
mama.
boys. They gonna come see
I
about
said,
their
why you
mama, and
always
it's gonna be
walking
two
in here like
problems.
you just know your mama just free and ready for you? Like you always walking in, and then Ray come out the blue. Hey, mom. Y'all gotta go because we in here doing our own thing. We didn't ask for y'all today. We not finna do it. And then he come in, hey, mama, let me get a cigarette. Mama, let me do. You said, look, EJ, not today. You said, I'm tired. I can't keep doing.
He ain't care. Mama, give me a cigarette.
And then he'll
I'm gonna
take
bring
you
the
here
whole
just do what
pack
he
back.
do because he already knew he was spoiled. He already knew his mama. One thing that he knew that, and it makes me want to cry. I try not to, but
Don't cry.
one thing that he knew that a lot of black men didn't know back in the day, or didn't have, or don't have. One thing he always knew is that he could go home to his mama. George Floyd died. Before he died, he kept screaming, "Mama." He said, "Mama, mama, mama." He screamed, "Mama," before he died. When they was at his knee on his neck, he said, "Mama." One thing EJ always knew. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I don't call your name like this, but Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. One thing he always knew was that he can go home to his mama. I don't care where EJ was coming from. We said, "Where you coming from? You got barely on one shoe, some pants. Where you coming from? How did you get here?" He find a ride. He find anything, but he always got to his mama. Oh, Jesus. That's why I don't talk to you, because I can't do this. Oh, Jesus. I can't do this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. 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 I don't care where that boy was coming from. I don't care where he was going. I don't care what he was thinking. He always found a way to his mama. He might talk shit when he get there, but he knew he wouldn't shit without Diamond. He knew he knew he wouldn't know without his mama, baby. I don't care where he coming from, where he going, where he come.
Anything happened, my baby was calling me in the minute.
Oh, Jesus.
The police
Jesus.
had him pulled over. He got me on
He
FaceTime.
called Diamond.
Can I
I tell
call
you,
you?
his
Do you see
mama,
this
he'll
call?
call you. He might not know how to make a bingo pick, baby. He might not know what scratch off the scratch. He'll say, "Mama." You say, "Yes, EJ, what is it today?" He said, "Mom, I just want to know, what is a carrot from a stick?" You say, "EJ, what you call me for with about that?" He said, "Mama, I just need to know what decision I need to make." And I tell you, oh, I tell you, I was there every piece of the way. We'd be sitting there just trying to live our life. That boy couldn't do nothing unless
Yeah.
Diamond told him what to do. Oh, God. Y'all just make me cry. Mm, mm.
I love y'all though. I love y'all.
Oh, Jesus
All my
Christ.
children.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't even mean to keep calling his name. But one thing about EJ, I don't care where he was coming from. He always
It's all
came back
right.
to his
Call him,
mama.
honey. That's the best thing to call. No matter what it was, gonna call his mama.
He gonna call
I
his
would tell
mama.
anybody if I'm dating you and you can't handle that, I don't know what to tell you. Because mine coming first. That's all I got. It's them. And you
Oh,
can't
we
handle that,
know.
then you need to go on
You ain't
about your
never turned
business.
them
Because if my
away.
boys come,
That thing,
I'm
you
going
ain't
to
never
handle
turned them away. You ain't never turned them away. I don't care. He could go have 10 balloons and bust all of them. You say, "EJ, don't bust them balloons. Don't bust." He'll bust all 10. And then after he come back and say, "Mama, I bust them," you say, "Come on in."
you. You better know it. Been just cuss
Oh,
them out, but
Jesus.
come on in the house. Go on in there and lay down.
You
What do
never
you
turned
want
us
today? Ain't
away.
you got a house of your own?
You didn't even care. You never turned us away. You'll
No,
feed
I
us,
never turn y'all
bathe
away, baby.
us, and make sure that we have somewhere to sleep. That I
Y'all
know
gonna
that you're a
always have
great
somewhere to
mother.
sleep dealing with me, and that's it.
Yes, you are a great mother. I've been
Might not be
homeless, baby.
perfect.
I used to live in my car. I'm at home now, but I used to live in my car. I come to you and say, "Diamond, I'm living in my car and I'm cold. It's cold outside. Can I sleep?" And you say, "You ain't gotta ask me that. You come on in here. Lay down, get a cover, baby. I give you a cover and a pillow." EJ always knew he had somewhere to go. Always. Always. He knew I could come home to mama. Yeah. Oh, you would do this to me tonight. God, dog, you would do this to me. Mm.
But you probably smile to my face. Yeah. We was talking about a lot of things today. Um, I want to have you back on at another time too, because we was talking about things, and we was talking about narcissists, and we were talking about. You've been at plenty of my conversations, honey. You've been
You
on
know,
plenty
Cy
of
left
them.
me again. He's a
I was telling
narcissist.
them
Cy
about.
left again, so you already know he's a narcissist. He left again, but okay. I know about narcissists, but keep going. That's the point. I know about narcissists.
Hmm. But I was telling them about the things that we go through and why we choose um, to be in certain kind of relationships, and it's come from the hurt, the trauma, and you got to let it go. It's got to be used for something. It's got to be used to push you to where you're supposed to be in life. And I remember when I would see you cry and your daddy had no emotion, that I had never seen anything like that in my life. And I was like, hold up. You don't see your baby in here breaking down like I don't know what, and you sitting there
You
just with
sound
that
like
look
all
in
my
there
friends.
with your
You
legs
sound like all
across
my
the
friends in
TV
high school.
like ain't nothing happening.
But you sound like all my friends in high school. When I used to go through when I used to go through things with my mom, and they be like, "I've never seen that. Like, how did your mama just not feel for you?" And you to be able to witness, so you know I'm not lying and I'm not crazy. That my dad felt nobody's ever felt anything. So tonight, for me to have a cake with my birthday, me to have a cake with my face on it, and somebody to care to throw me a party, they threw me a whole party at a club. I still don't know how to feel. Like, who cares about me? That's weird. Nobody, because I'm always the one trying to throw somebody a party or care about them, but nobody's ever cared about me. So that's crazy that you noticed that. But keep going. I'm just amazed that you noticed that. But you can keep going.
And you remember when I told you, I said, the reason why I'm in this relationship with your father is not about him. It was actually about you, and
You've
it
been
was
saying
actually
that since
about
the
your
day I
brother.
met you. Since the day I met you, you've been saying that, Diamond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all I could see was I could see myself sometimes in you a lot. That pain. That's how come I could relate. Um, I you say you learned things from me, but I learned a lot from you as well. I think that we both played parts in healing with each other. Hmm.
You did.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the other day, somebody said something. And I said, I look at these kids now. I work with people that 18 and 17. I said, you have no idea. I said, I don't think you really understand. I used to leave Diamond house at work because I didn't really want to be there too long. I didn't want to outstay my welcome. I would make her think everything's okay, and I go to QT and racetrack, and I take a wash up, and I get ready, and then I go to work. I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing, but you gave me a place when nobody else would give me a place. You was there for me when I was cold, when I was hungry, when nobody wanted to understand me, nobody cared, nobody wanted to know me, nobody cared about if I was alive. I would always say, Diamond, can I come in? You would always say, you can come in.
Girl, see now you
You
got
say I
me up
ain't
here
got nowhere to
crying.
go. You say I ain't got nowhere to go. I say I'm cold. I got nowhere to go tonight. My house is beautiful now. I live a good life, but I remember when I have nowhere to go, I said, Diamond, I'm cold. I'm hungry. I ain't got nowhere to sleep. You say, girl, come on up. You ain't got no reason to be in that car. You got a home here. I said, but Diamond, that ain't my house. You said, baby, my house is your house. You come on in here in the bed with me. And we be with each other. I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing. It's the worst days of my life. I don't miss those days. But I had nothing. I was hungry. I
But
was
did I
cold.
tell you it's gonna change? Didn't I tell you? But didn't I tell you everything was gonna change for you? Didn't I tell you? And look at it. Look
You
at
always
you.
told me. You
So
said,
proud of
baby, you
you.
said you
Look
gonna get
at
a
you.
place. I told you, I said, Diamond. I said, I don't know how I'm gonna get a place. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna get a place. You said, baby. You said God got a place ready for you that's so beautiful. You have no idea. I said, but not me, Diamond. You said, oh, baby, God got a place for you that's so beautiful. Oh, I've been living beautiful ever since.
Mm-hmm.
I wore the outfit you got me
You
tonight for
sure
my
have.
birthday. On my birthday, I wore the outfit. Just put on the outfit.
And do you not know because of you? And let me tell you, because of you, I celebrate my birthday now. Because of you. You broke that. Where I would never celebrate my birthday, I did never do. You broke that last year. Because of you, I celebrate my birthday now.
Because
You
you
see?
always take care of all of us. You always the mama of the neighborhood. You always the mama of the cornerstone, the anything. You always the mama. And I said, nobody's gonna celebrate her this year. I said, but we gotta surprise her because nobody looks out for Diamond like she look out for us. I ain't have nowhere to go. My home is beautiful now. I'm doing great and I'm gonna keep doing great. But baby, I ain't always been this way. I've been homeless, living in my car. I've been broke. I've had nothing. And you
Show
looked
them
at me and you
Polly.
said
Show
you
them my
come on
baby
in.
Polly. Show them my baby Polly.
Where that nigga at? Hold on.
Y'all, I kept this Polly for Polly. Polly
For
got a cat. She
years.
got a
I
cat
think
named
for
Polly,
two
y'all. Let me tell
years,
y'all
2 or 3
about Polly.
years. I I
Yep.
had my cat. My mama was watching my cat, and my mama gave my cat to a pound without my permission. And I went to that pound, and I searched, and I said, "Yeah, I have a cat named Polly." Come to find out, my cat had been the cat of the month. She had been the favorites, and come to find out, she was there, and I asked Diamond. I said, I know she ain't got nowhere to go. I said, but I'm asking you, can she come with you? She took my cat on, and my cat got attached to her, and she took care of her when I had nowhere for her to go. And she said, Brittany, I'm about to move. She said, I'm trying to let you know because my mama didn't let me know. Diamond said, I want to let you know as a woman that you gotta come get her because I'm about to move, and where I'm going, I can't take the cat. You gotta come get her. And sure enough, I came. And she took care of my cat and never gave her away or never put in the street. What a nigga at? Hold on.
Girl,
Polly!
I been when your daddy tried to take her to the pound. And I said, no, you not. Baby Polly
I
ran to me.
know you would stand up for that. That's one thing about you. You gonna stand up for that damn cat. I said, Diamond, why you stand up for Polly? Because I don't play about Polly. Polly would be up under you before she be in the well. What this
I don't play
nigga
by
at?
Polly.
Polly!
Polly, y'all, she's so fat and Polly was a bougie cat. That's the most bougiest cat I have ever met in my life, y'all. But Polly oh man, she took me. Polly like nobody but me. Oh, she went playing. Polly
Oh,
was
she don't play
bougie.
about Diamond can walk in the room
Polly
today
would
and her
slam doors. Look,
Polly,
like
look.
she cared to do.
Polly. Polly finna cuss y'all out. What Polly?
What's she doing?
I'm trying to turn the camera around. Ain't no M. Who this nigga? Polly.
There's my baby. There's my baby. Hey, Polly.
Say
Hey, girl. You hear me talking to you, girl? I'm coming to see you. I'm coming
around
to
for
see you
you.
today. I'm coming to
She's
see you
looking
today. You better work
boy.
today.
She's looking around.
Hey, Polly, you missing me? You miss me, girl. That girl miss me. Yes, she do. Look at her swinging that doggone tail. Yeah, she miss me.
Thought she was
Hey,
looking.
sweetie. She like, mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, do you remember when you used to come over and she thought you was going to try to take her with you and she would be like, she wouldn't go to
Yeah.
you. And you was like, but I'm your mama. She wouldn't go.
I forgot about that. How she would run if she thought I was coming to get her. Yes. Oh God, why do you want to have me cry?
Hmm.
Why are
Yep.
you doing this? Oh God. Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh, this has been so great. That's why
This.
when people ask why do I ask the questions, because you may know a side of Diamond that she shows to protect and shield most of her followers or her support system, her family on here to support y'all or just to protect y'all because she always has to be strong for everybody. But nobody ever asked Diamond what she's going through. Nobody's ever asked Diamond, what do you feel? You really, what did you do in this? Nobody's ever asked. They just go through stuff and want Diamond to hold them and tell them it's gonna be okay. But has anybody ever asked, what do you really feel about EJ? What do you really feel about EJ's father now being around? What do you feel about being a grandmother to a child that looks just like your child that's now transitioned? What do you feel about being a mother to two other sons and having to be strong for them when that middle son is gone? How do you support them when Ray Ray's going through it, Cameron's going through it, your grandma's going through it, your sister's going through it? It's not about being a support system or being strong for them. How do you go through it knowing that they're going through it? That's the question. That's the thing.
Hmm. That's the thing. I have truly enjoyed this, and I'm pretty sure everybody else has too. Um, and thank you. But I want to have you back because we're going to talk about, we've been talking about a lot of stuff. And we also, we had started talking about mental illness today as well. Because I told them, honey, when I needed some help, I went and got me some help. So, and that is a very serious thing to talk about because we got some friends with mental illness and they don't think they got mental illness. But when you, and it's nothing to be ashamed about. It's nothing. Um, it's something that needs to be addressed because a lot of people suffer from depression, bipolar, schizophrenia, different things. Um, some of us suffer and don't want to recognize that we suffer from certain things. But the first thing to in order to get to a solution, you got to acknowledge the problem. You know, so that's one of the things. There's a lot of different topics that we have because we have been off topic lately because a lot of stuff been going on. But I want to get back on topic of talking about different things to help because that's what helps us. Every day. You never know what might motivate somebody, what you might say that will pour into someone else's spirit to lift their spirits up, or what somebody else is going through. You know, yeah, yeah. So I have truly enjoyed you, Queen. Do you have to work tomorrow?
No, I'm off, but no, we can sit each other down whenever you're ready to bring it on. That'll be. But I think that your view, a lot of viewers, just maybe needed to get a vulnerable part of you because a lot of people, they could, say, "Oh, I love this person, I love this person." Have you ever thought about what they go through while you're supporting them? So that's why I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And no, I'm off tomorrow, so we could talk tomorrow. But tonight, I want you to be able to leave from this conversation and go back to your crowd because right now I want to be able to watch you on live, and you go to your crowd after this interview, and you do what you do, and you allow your people to come in and feel like they can be transparent with you.
Yeah, because a lot of people not here, but you have some that actually. Oh, you should hear the things that are said about me. Oh, and I'm like, you don't even know me, But that's like this flies off my back like, oh, baby.
Well,
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'm.
page, if this can stay up, A lot of people probably won't question a lot of things about you anymore.
It's gonna
They've
say,
seen,
oh, it stays up.
yeah, this
Oh,
shows a
it
side of
stays up.
you don't get to see.
Stays up. Yeah. And they got to hear some things that they didn't know.
Yeah.
Hmm. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, today,
Okay.
later on today, after I'm probably gonna take me a little nap. Later on today, I'm gonna drink me some chamomile tea in a minute to help me. Just the baby still asleep, and everybody
Crying,
else still asleep, but
and crying and shit. EJ probably looking like, why the fuck y'all crying? You know how he is. He like, why y'all crying? And I'm like, well, we crying. You already know he like, what the fuck y'all crying for?
he knew it. He probably laughing and shaking his head. He's shaking his head at us like, look at them two.
I know.
This is
I
what
know.
they do. Look
He
at them two.
right now like, girl, shut up. So yeah. So right
So, but
now,
I'm gonna let you get some rest, Queen, and thank you so much.
I want you to be able to close out with your followers and your support system, and I can watch. But I want you to be able to close out from this interview and you finish with your people so I can watch. And I'm cool. I love you to death. You already know I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm gonna exit out and I'm gonna watch you from here.
You already know I'm coming to see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
watch you.
babe.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye. My morning people, because y'all is up with me. I'm telling you, y'all is up with me. Hey, Brenda, how you doing, Queen? Can I follow this lady? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm trying to get her to get a page, y'all. That's why she was doing that. She wanted to see, try it out. And I said, come on, practice with me. And that's what she wants to do. So we gonna work with her. But y'all remember when y'all used to see me, my face be beat to the gods. I'm talking about beat. I'm talking about beat, beat, beat. And she might do it tomorrow. Hey, Brenda, how you doing, Queen? She might do it tomorrow when I see her. When I say beat to the gods, that girl is so fine when she does that makeup. Yes, she do. I love you too, Paula. I love you. I love you, girl. You know I do. She loved my necklace. Somebody on here said they want one too. They want a lot of stuff you got, girl. Well, I gotta bring you back on as well so we can finish doing our what they call it, our live seal. So as I'm talking to y'all, I'm gonna make me some chamomile tea because I'm wide awake, y'all. I had several hours of sleep today. Trust and believe me, y'all. Hold up. After baby daddy fixed me that breakfast, it was over with. Hold up. I'm gonna set this right here. Well, thank you, Demaria. Demaria. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hopefully it'll stay right here. It won't come down while I fix me some tea. You wanna come on, Paula? Okay. Wait a minute. There we go. So bring you on. I'm gonna make me some tea right quick, y'all. I'm bringing by Paula on. Hey, beautiful. What you drinking, girl? Coca-Cola. I'm about to make me some chamomile tea. If not, I will be up. Did I even grab the chamomile tea? I think I only got the peppermint. Oh, I'm finna be so mad at myself. Wait a minute.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Queen.
I'm mad now, y'all. I didn't even get the doggone stuff, y'all. I went and got me the other tea, the black tea, instead of the chamomile tea. But that's all right. I'm gonna go to
Hey,
sleep. That's for sure.
hey, I love you, girl. You know, I
I
told you,
love you too.
I told you that I've always watched you in the background. And when you first meet a
Mm-hmm.
person, when you first meet a person, it seems like you've been knowing them for years. And what this beautiful young lady was saying is so true. And I say it all the time on my live about you being nice to one person. You never know how they may change and do something for them. Do you know it takes more energy? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you for the stars. Yes, I can.
Do you know it takes more energy to be ugly and impolite than it does to be nice?
Mm-hmm.
And because of mental health awareness, one word from a person could trigger a person off.
Oh Lord, keep talking.
Also,
Come on, baby.
one word of kindness can change a whole person's attitude. And you know, Diamond, look, my princess. Hello, beautiful. Y'all, I'm up because hubby
She
just
done got
left.
up. She said her grandma got in this bed.
Hubby just left. I walked him out. He has to go transport 6 heads of horses almost to San Antonio. So I'm up. But I inboxed you to tell you I went live last night and let you know that I was going live. I text messaged you and tell
I
you I
didn't.
was going live last night at 7:30. I just got off. I want to say right at 1 a.m.
I didn't see it.
But you
Wait a
know
minute. Let
what?
me get her something right quick. Y'all keep.
Okay.
Y'all talking this Paula. I'm coming right back. Hold on. Talk to them, Paula. I'm
Hello,
coming
Miss
right back.
Yolanda. Thank you so much. Hello, guys. Good morning. Blessings, 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 everyone. Guys, thank you so much. Hi, Rain. Everything. That was some good questions that she was speaking on. But ladies, people don't have to know everything. Even though Diamond is on social media, people don't have to know everything. Yeah, I went on Pretty in Pink by Pete. I went on at 7:30 and I got off like almost like right at 1 a.m., like 12:59. But guys, these women are women like us. Diamond, all of you are women like us. Hello, Miss Walker. Everything, we go through enough as women. You could just love a person and know some of the stuff they've been through, but you don't have to know everything, if you will. And people that likes or love you, people gonna love you regardless, people gonna hate you regardless. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. But it was a good thing that this young lady brought those conversations and emotions and feelings out of Diamond. But for me, being a mother, my son turned 33 years of age today, ladies. And I thank God for that. That I still have one of my sons. I have two. I have a stepson and I have a real son. And I thank God that I still have my baby boy. Maybe that's why he can't get no woman because everything is based his mama, mama, mama. You know, his mama, mama, mama. That's my mama. It is my mama. I'm like, I'm trying to get you a woman with a whole bunch of children with food stamps and go on now. That boy don't want to leave his mama. I told this boy he got to leave by the first of the year. I would be gone until the 3rd of January. And I'm like, boy, oh, nah. Handsome lady. But you know, Diamond, and that's what I said. I've seen enough when I started following you. I fell in love with a woman that I see as myself. If you understand, but you know, people are, they're needy. They're needy. People have the audacity to ask you, oh, I seen on your live, you post this. So what happened? Baby, this not young and the restless, this real life. Like catch yourself. You too much in the bag, baby. I started following you from the beginning. I seen enough. I seen enough to know you are a mother. You are a lover. You're a caring person. I see you for who you are, for what you show. I don't need to know everything way down deep in the bottom. Some people want to know too much, Diamond. First of all, you're a mother. That's number one. No, number one, you're a child of God. Number two, you are a mother. Every mother knows what it feels like. Whether your son and all of us that have sons, the girls, they going on about their business. Them boys is the one that's rooted like a bark of a tree. They don't want to leave. If they have children, I don't care if they have a woman. Them boys gonna always come, mama. Mama, boy,
Mom,
what?
24/7 with you. Yep, 24/7. Miss Paula, you stuck. Something happened. She froze up, y'all. She gonna come back, I guess. Let's see if we can get her back in here, but she froze up. Yes, indeed. Yes. I enjoyed that. Raina, you did an awesome job in answering the questions as well. I felt comfortable with answering them. I felt comfortable with the questions that you asked me. I think you will be a great reporter. That's true. They do. They do. Yes. Yes. I can tell you I won't. But I have truly enjoyed this. I think this was very much needed. And I enjoyed it. So make sure that y'all share this live for me. Please, could each every one of y'all share the live with me. I'm gonna bring Paula back if she's on here. And you shared me 7 times. Thank you, Willie Dunn. Thank you. But I'm not gonna stay on much longer. Um, I'm not gonna stay on much longer. I'm gonna go in here and lay down with my baby because she looking like, Grandma, what you doing? So we're gonna do a few more minutes with Miss Paul. I'm gonna let her finish saying what she got to say, and then I'm gonna go lay down.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes,
That was
baby.
Daddy checking in. That was Daddy checking
You
in.
need to check in.
But just to say, Diamond. You know the conversation you and I had. That conversation was between
Mm-hmm.
you and
Mm-hmm.
I. And we seen each
It's
other like this.
always. Mm-hmm.
Nobody else was on
Mm-hmm.
here but you and I.
That's
And
it.
I followed you from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Some things people don't need to know everything. But the questions that young lady was bringing out of you, you needed that.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
needed,
did.
you
I
needed
feel a
that.
whole lot better.
Yeah, you needed that. I needed
I
that.
did. I did.
These
I
women
didn't even
needed
know I
that,
needed that.
right?
And they said it touched their hearts. So a lot of us needed. So Rain, we want to thank you so much, baby.
Yes,
You
Rain.
helped a lot of us on here tonight because I feel a whole lot better. I feel like some weight been lifted off of me. Um, I
She
do.
asked the
And
real, because she know you, she asked the real, personal, in-depth questions because she knows you so well.
because that's how me and her talk. Whenever me and her are together, that's how we talk to each other.
Yeah,
Um, that's one of my children that, honey, she tell me everything, honey. Sometimes I be like, that's too much information, girl. And she be like,
yeah.
but mama, but I need to tell you this and we gotta talk about this. And but we really get down to we get deep when we talk. And that's why I
And you know,
love having
Diamond, in some of
conversations
the
with her.
questions, in some of the questions, she
Hmm.
pulled out of you. I could see in your face. I
She
can't
did.
believe
She know
she
how to do
asking
just
me
that.
this. But it was good for you. It was
It
good for
was.
you, baby. And like I said,
It
I
was.
followed your journey from the beginning. And remember,
Hmm.
it was about
I
you.
love you too.
It
Hmm.
was about you. It was not about anyone else. And it was not about me. Because I had built my own platform
I
going live with
know.
my things. But I did it from a sister
Hmm.
to the sister to a sister. Because that's what sisterhood's supposed to
Hmm.
be about.
That's what it's supposed to be about. Us,
And nothing else.
sisterhood's supposed to be
Don't else,
supporting each other.
nothing else. Nothing else. A sister to a sister. And one thing about me, ladies, I did not ask this queen for anything. Anything.
Mm-mm.
And what she wanted to tell me and what I told her was between me and her.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yep.
love you. And people gonna
I
judge
love
us
you too.
regardless. Remember that.
Regardless.
Regardless.
Mm-hmm.
We're beautiful. We're strong women. We are God's creation. He created us. You're going to have people that's going to hate you just by the way you look and don't even know you.
Don't even know. Don't have no clue what I'm really about. And she actually what to tell them. That's everybody mama. I'm everybody mama. I've always been everybody mama. And I love being a mama. Because I'm gonna see about the ones that people want to toss to the side. They matter. Them the ones that you're supposed to keep close to you. Them the ones those are the very intelligent ones, very smart. And a lot of times people want to push them away because they don't understand them. Or they see too much of what they don't want to see because
Yeah,
people with intelligence like that, they'll make you live up to your truths, you know,
yeah,
um, bring the real you out. And sometimes people don't want to do that because they want to be in the shadows and the backgrounds. And
yeah,
they always want to speak on other people instead of speaking on themselves because they don't want
yeah,
nobody to know who they truly are. When you're
yeah,
genuine and you got a good heart, it's going to show. You ain't got to prove it to nobody. Just be you. See?
yeah. And look,
Mm-hmm.
I love you. Let me do what I do for you because I
I
choose
love you.
to. Nobody pulling my coat. Nobody asking me for nothing.
I love
It's only the
you.
God. It's only the God in me, honey. So, Pretty in Pink by
Mm-hmm.
P or Paula Roberts. I am who I am. You love me as such. If not, you can exit to the left. Because the only person I need in my life is God. And he the only man I need.
Amen. Amen.
Okay? But I love you.
Mm,
I love you. I
I
love
love
you.
you too.
Girl, ain't she fine? But Diamond,
She
that
fine.
weight, but the weight though. Tell her the weight.
And it's nice.
See, ladies, I have butterflies. I have butterflies, darling. But that one was a special butterfly. And there's a one and only.
Mm-hmm. One and
That was a
only.
one and only. I have butterflies. But that one, that sat on my shelf for 2 months and did not move. So that was meant for Diamond. See, mountains never meet, but people
Oh.
do. I
You
say that
see
all the
what
time.
Rain's saying, girl? I love you.
What
You
she
see what she's
saying?
saying? Thank you, Rain.
I can't
Go
see.
read.
Wait,
Oh, she about to make me just cry.
where she at, girl? Where she at? Where Rain at? Rain, where you at?
She
Let me
on
see what
here.
Rain
She
saying
said,
about her son because no one never asked her how she's feeling.
wait a minute, no, it was, she said she wasn't the only one. She said wait a minute, I gotta find it. She was talking about, that when she was homeless, she said, I saved her. She said, but she wasn't the only one. There's hundreds. Girl, I had so many babies at my house. They ain't had nowhere to go. But they knew they can come to my house and it was safe. They knew they were
Yeah,
safe.
and they say you never know how God's gonna come. See, some people believe in 50%. I don't want the 50%.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Give me that little percentage that y'all don't want. See, that's where God at.
Uh-huh.
See,
Uh-huh.
give me that
What they
3%.
don't want.
Give me that 2%. Give me that 5%. Because see, those
Mm-hmm.
small percentages is where God is. Them big percentages, that's where the devil at. Give me
Mm-hmm.
the small percentage, and I'm fine.
Give me the road less traveled. It ain't worn out. Give me the road less traveled. Mm. See, everybody
And
want to take the
Diamond,
easy route.
see what Rain don't know is when I first talked to you, my words were, "How are you, darling?"
Mm-hmm.
That's the first
Mm-hmm.
thing I wanted to know. How are you
Yeah.
doing?
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching you on the background, and I said eventually I would get your attention. But how are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
See, people tell
Yeah.
you what they want you to know. That's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
But Diamond, this is your
Mm-hmm.
season.
It is. It
This
is.
is your season.
It is. Mm-hmm. And all my son wanted to see me do was walk in my calling and my purpose. And I had been walking in it all along and didn't even know it. But God's got me in a space where I can look and say, wow, I've been doing that. Been doing that. And I want to continue to um, make a difference, serve my purpose, serve God's purpose. That's all I'm here for. I'm a vessel. It ain't about me. I tell people that all the time. It's not about me. And I don't want to be selfish like that. It's bigger than me. It's
And you
about
know
other
what?
people.
I never knew your son, but guess what? He all over you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
He is so proud
Oh,
of
yeah.
his mommy right now. I don't know him.
Yes, he is.
Never knew him. I seen pictures. I heard his beautiful music. I see his beautiful baby.
Mm-hmm.
But Diamond, He tapping on you, baby. And you showing up and showing out for him.
Yeah,
He is proud of you, darling.
yeah.
You know it. You
Yep.
feel it.
That keeps me going. Yeah,
You
that's
feel it.
how I was able to come. Yeah, I do. That's how I was able to be in motivation still, even in the midst of me going through what I was going through. It was him. It was him.
It was
I was
him.
doing it for my
It's
baby.
still him. Just know it's
It's
him.
still him.
He doing it.
That's why I
He
wouldn't let
doing it,
nobody make a
baby.
mockery out of my baby. Yeah. So I wouldn't let nobody make a mockery out of it. And I wasn't finna let nobody stop that. No, you not stopping this. You gotta be out your mind. No.
It just begun, but it's his dream for you.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
used to
is.
listen
Because
to what you
eventually
would
I want
say he wanted you to do. I remember the old videos when you said he would get on you about doing stuff and trying to push you to
mm-hmm.
do stuff.
You
I
oh, he
remember that.
stayed on me. Then he'll call his big brother, the oldest one, on me. I'm like, so y'all teaming up on me? Y'all double teaming me now? Okay. Who the mama? That's what I'm saying. Who the mama? Thank you about that.
Diamond,
You the mama, but still.
he he is the shining star to your light right now, baby.
Mm-hmm. He is. Yes, he is. He
And
is.
it's all over your face. It's all over
Yeah.
you, darling. It's all over you.
Everything I always wanted, I'm seeing it unfold right before me. And I thank God for it. I thank God for using me. I thank God for just being the head of my life first and foremost. I thank God that
Mm.
I'm obedient. I thank God for his mercy. I thank God for his grace. I thank God for his forgiveness. Ooh, because I ain't always
Diamond.
been right. And I still got some work. But I just thank God for
Diamond, but
loving me
look,
and never taking
but
his
but
plans off of
but let me tell you something. I said this before. We the ones that backslide and leave God. God
me.
don't
Mm-hmm.
ever
Never
leave
leaves
us.
us. Mm-hmm.
And he
He don't.
accepts us regardless of our faults.
Mm-hmm. He sure does.
He accepts us.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond, your story, my story. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of women on here have a story, but God.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond, sister,
Mm-hmm.
but God.
Yes, ma'am. She said he acted like
But
he was my
God, baby.
daddy. He did act like he was my daddy. But God, you better know it. Nobody but God. Nobody but God. Nobody but him. Woo.
Queens, we
Nobody
need
but God.
this. We need the love. We need the encouragement. We need the continued positive energy. Baby, if you not in it to win it with us, you could exit to the left. I don't care who you are. Because up in this
To the
palace,
left, to the left.
as my girls say,
In this
up in this
palace.
palace, baby, we have no time for peasants.
No time for peasants. Period.
It's God, love, that part, that way, and in that order.
In that quarter. That way. That part. And in that quarter.
I
And we
love
gonna do
y'all
what?
so much.
Sit,
Dime,
sage, and
I'm
we
waiting
gonna
for my
what?
cup, sissy.
Manifest. It's
Manifest.
coming. Baby girl had her grand opening, so that part is over. So now she can get to me on Monday. We can get y'all what y'all need so y'all can order y'all merchandise. Yes.
Well,
I just had to wait till
I
she
already got my
finishes. She
t-shirt
does.
and my cup coming, so I ain't tripping. And
Yeah,
who gonna wear their
you sure
t-shirt
do. Yours
and
is coming.
who gonna wear their t-shirt and sip their coffee or wine in their cup on their live gonna be pretty and pink by Pete. Y'all better get with it.
That way. That way. That way. We about to have some fun, y'all. We about to have some fun.
We
2022.
will.
We finna do some awesome things. I'm telling y'all, get ready. Now, Rain know how I used to do with the Sip Sage and Manifest with Diamond Dollar. So a lot has transpired, a lot has happened, but y'all gonna be tuning in every night because we gonna have a ball. We about to have a ball, and when I tell you we gonna have,
Yeah.
it's gonna be exciting. I'm about to bring some exciting things. I'm about to bring some great content. Um, Informative content. We're about to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. So get ready, ladies. And then, of course, we're about to bring for 2022 that meet and greet. It will be a women's seminar. It will be that. It's going to be a retreat. It's going to be a retreat. Well, I'm trying to see, do I want to do it for like a weekend or maybe like 4 days? It's going to be a retreat. So get ready. It's about to go down.
Yeah, you told me about that. We're gonna talk more, but you told me about that part. You tell me
It's
about
going
that one.
down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going
Yeah.
down.
I
Yeah.
I love you, Queen. And look, I'm gonna try to get I need to get this other stuff out to you before I leave. I leave December 27th.
Okay. Did you need me to send your stuff before you leave, or did you still want me to wait till after you leave? I mean, till after you come back.
No, I told you you could wait till I come back. I just don't want you to forget. I'm
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
remind you. No, I told you no, because you
Oh,
had too
I
much
ain't
stuff
forget.
going on. So I told you no, Diamond, wait till after I come back. God willing, wait till after I come back.
Okay.
But I love you. But I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead on and ship that other stuff. You already know what it is.
Baby, they ain't ready. Well, you already know when I'm wearing my other stuff. Girl, I'm gonna be so shocked.
I'm shipping that out to you.
That other outfit. That other outfit, girl. I saw some bad shoes to go with it. Then I seen this bad jacket, leather jacket to go with it. Girl, I had almost fell out in that store. I'm going to the store tomorrow and get it. I had almost fell out. Girl, wait till you see what I'm gonna wear with that thing to set it off. Oh, I feel like me
All I'm
again.
gonna say,
Better
baby
than me.
girl,
I feel better than me.
I love you. I'm gonna ship that off to you, Diamond,
I love you.
and try to bring me.
You already
I
know.
leave December 27th, but I'm getting your stuff shipped out like tomorrow.
Awesome. And just send me the. It got to me so fast.
It's gonna get to you fast again.
Yeah, quick.
I love you.
That way, that part in that order. I love you too.
Blessings, everyone. Talk to you soon, darling.
All right, babe.
All right, love y'all. Good
Got
night,
you.
ladies. Morning, good morning.
Yes, I have truly enjoyed you guys. Thank you, Rain, for telling me let's go do this way. I appreciate you, Queen Girl. You are magnificent. You're awesome. I keep telling you that, but you just keep holding it back. But babe, I'm gonna need you to release it and come on with it, girl, because you're awesome. I needed that more than I didn't even realize how much I needed that. I feel like a relief. I feel a relief. Um, and why is this? Y'all wait a minute, because there we go. I'm wondering why the thing ain't putting my coffee in here. We about to have some issues. Why am I drinking coffee? Okay, there we go. Y'all, the machine didn't want. I know you always got me, baby. I know you do. So I'm gonna go see her. Y'all get to meet Rain again. Maybe she'll beat this space for me tomorrow and have me looking all magnificent. Yes, I really do. I feel so much better. Um, it was really neat, and a lot of people say you helped them as well tonight with the questions that you asked. And this whole interview was awesome, and that's the whole purpose. And I feel so much better. I can rest tonight. Mm. And Kayla must have heard us talking about her daddy, because y'all see she came up in here. You will beat me. Y'all gonna get to see how awesome this girl is, man. She said she's gonna beat my face for me tomorrow. This is my makeup artist who she used to always do it, make my face. She says sometimes when she didn't know this, there was a lot of times when I just didn't even really feel pretty. I would be feeling some type of way, just really down and just feeling disgusted, all of that. And she would come over and I would say, "You do my face," and she would beat this face to perfection, y'all, and I would come alive like never before. And she never knew that was, to me, that did a lot for me when she would do that. And I just want to say thank you, sweetheart, for everything that you've done for me. And thank you. I learned a lot from you as well as you learned from me. And thank you. I love you, daughter, forever. You're going to always be my baby. I don't care. You got to be with your daddy. You're going to always be my baby. I love you. And I love you guys for just being up with us this morning. And we had an awesome time. I'm glad that some questions, those, I mean, because I know it helps me, you all that's grieving as well. I have a lot of people that follow me that's been going through, that's been grieving. Um, and this helped a little bit. And sometimes you need to talk about it. Sometimes you can keep on going and see. I kept pushing myself to, because I didn't want to stop, because every time I stopped, I feel like that's when I would get too emotional, and I didn't want to feel those emotions. And you have to let it out. You got to. You can't continue to hold it in, because you're gonna explode eventually. So this was much needed. It was well needed. It was definitely needed, and I thank her for that. Actually, we had a whole conversation before we even transferred to my live, and I feel a whole lot better. I feel awesome, and I just want to say thank you guys for joining us, and make sure y'all share this live. And I know a lot of you all guys gonna wake up in the morning and see this. It's a good one, so y'all share the live. I love you guys. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna drink a little of this here coffee, but I'm gonna label my baby in. Rain, make sure you send me the new address, because I don't have the new address. Send me the new address, and tomorrow evening I'm gonna come and see you. Okay? Love you.